Hi, I'm Rebecca with Invest West Management. We manage property in Clark and Cowlitz counties, as well as the Portland, Vancouver metro area, from single-family homes, condos, duplexes, apartments, as well as homeowners associations throughout Oregon and Washington. Today, I'm here with one of our portfolio managers, Kelly, and we're going to talk a little bit about what to look for when buying investment property. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for being here today. I know one of the things that many owners may ask is kind of what should I be looking for when I'm looking to buy an investment property? What would be some of the things you might recommend to an owner that came to you and said, hey, I'm looking, what should I be looking for?
Well, first of all, I would say have somebody help you out there looking, whether it is your property manager you're thinking of hiring or a realtor, to make sure that you do have sound building components, that your heating, your cooling, those kind of things are really important to make sure that they are not going to be too expensive or too old to maintain when you have a tenant in there maintaining them for you.
That's an excellent point. Make sure you have a great overall sound, physically sound property, and a property of an age that perhaps may not require as much ongoing maintenance.
Yes.
Or perhaps assessing for deferred maintenance.
Yes.
Because a tenant is not necessarily going to live in a property in the same way that you as a homeowner may live. And if there's a lot of deferred maintenance, I can imagine that might be a kind of expensive little maintenance list very quickly.
It does add up. It does add up. The trend lately has been buying properties that are in foreclosure and getting a good deal on them. And what I have found with the investors that I've been working with is that there are a lot of upfront costs with getting the roof in shape, plumbing in shape, just interior paint and carpet. So if you want to kind of get in on this, which is an investment property, is one of the best things I think a person can do for long-term investments, is find something that's not too big, not too small. Think about the bedrooms. How many people do you want to have living in your home? If you buy a very big home, 5 bedrooms, you could have up to 10 people living in there. So is that something that's going to make you comfortable? I think just middle of the road, call them cookie cutter homes, square footage is important to think about. And like I said, the type of heat, things that tenants, think about if you were to live in the home, what makes you happy, and that's going to help you decide with your agent, with your property manager, how easily it's going to rent.
So when you're talking to a potential investor,
Yes.
I know in our area in particular, homeowners associations are quite prevalent. That might be something that an owner would want to know about.
Yes, buying in a homeowners association, you first want to check and make sure that you're allowed to even rent the property out in that homeowners association.
So there's a chance that you could purchase a home and not be allowed to
rent it.
Yep. Okay.
Yes. And then you need to think about, definitely look at their rules and regulations and the governing documents so that you are aware of the rules that your tenant is going to have to follow.
So if they do allow rentals, your tenant may have conditions.
They will have conditions
on living there as well.
Yep.
One of the things that I can imagine would be important to an owner, not only is the purchase price of the home, but what will that home rent for? Is that something that you can help with?
Definitely. You want to contact a professional property manager to get an idea of what that home would rent for. Because if you're buying a home and maybe not putting a lot down, or your interest rate's going to be higher, or it's just a higher priced home, you definitely want to kind of keep your mortgage payments and your rents so that you're making money. Doesn't always happen.
Yes, but so that someone else is paying at least the majority of your mortgage payment for your asset, which you will continue hopefully to gain equity in over time, but you have someone in place who is carrying at least the bulk of the costs associated with that property while you get the gain.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. You've given us a lot of things to think about, and I'm sure as you're looking to purchase investment property, one of the first calls you want to make is to a professional management company to make sure that the property that you're considering will really perform in the way that you need and desire. Thank you so much, and we look forward to helping you with questions on this or any other topic.